If you could forgive one of these characters, who would it be? I saw this question on the internet and it made me curious. Let's break down why each of these characters are terrible people and rank them from too far gone to possibly redeemable. Number 1 might surprise you. What's good? I'm Jess, aka Coco Sensei. I do anime and manga related content, reviews, and occasionally talk about Jesus. If you're new, welcome. Get a snack and sit down, because we got a lot to talk about. In terms of truly conniving characters, this list is loaded. For those who have forgotten, let's recap why they are trash, starting with Orochi Kurozumi. Orochi is one of the main protagonists in the Wano arc. His grandfather committed crimes, and their whole clan was punished for it. Orochi escaped and plotted revenge for that mistreatment. He eventually allied himself with Kaido to kill Oden, then became a sadistic tyrant ruling over the country. He oppressed, brainwashed, and poisoned the people of Wano. Getting revenge is one thing, but he went way too far. He was truly a sick individual.
Who mans is this? Get him the out of here.
Next up, we have Doflamingo Don Quixote. Doflamingo was born a celestial dragon, but due to his father's lack of sense,
Are you dumb?
his family left Merijois and began living like normal people. Soon they were tortured and oppressed. Later, Doflamingo grew up to be a pirate and warlord of the sea. He killed his father, his brother, led the black market that deals in human trafficking and drugs. He also took over the kingdom of Dressrosa, and his crew turned some of the citizens into toy slaves. Spandam. Spandam is the former chief of CP9. He tried to obtain the blueprints for the ancient weapon Pluton and bring Nico Robin to justice during the Water 7 Enies Lobby arc. Years ago, he framed Tom's workers for a bombing attack that caused Tom to ultimately be executed. He is the son of the man who called the Buster Call on Ohara. He was also abusing Robin while she was in his custody.
Man, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Sakazuki. Sakazuki is the current fleet admiral of the Marines. He's a hard ass who takes his sense of justice to the extreme. During the Marineford arc, he is seen killing another Marine, using manipulation, and he is the one who executed Ace. Now technically Akainu was just doing his job, and Ace's death was truly his own fault, but him killing that Marine in such a gruesome way was completely unnecessary and an unforgivable act that had nothing to do with his job. He's ruthless and intense. Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard. Blackbeard is a pirate and one of the main antagonists of the show. He was once a part of the Whitebeard Pirates but killed a fellow crewmate and jumped ship. He is the one who turned in Ace to the Marines. He and his crew helped finish off killing Whitebeard to steal his devil fruit. He is currently one of the 4 emperors and turned Hachinosu into his base of operations. Saint Charlos. Saint Charlos is a celestial dragon we meet during Saboti Archipelago. He's a slave master and a murderer. He's a spoiled brat and uses his status to get away with atrocious acts.
Stupid, motherfucker.
Saint J. Garcia Saturn. Saint Saturn is a celestial dragon and one of the 5 elders who head the world government. He is the warrior god of science and defense. He's one of the main antagonists of the Egghead Island arc and overall in the series. He did the experiments on Jenny that led to her death. He manipulated Kuma into becoming a cyborg. He did experiments on Bonnie as a child. And by being a part of the Gorosei, he is implicit in countless genocides throughout the One Piece world.
Y'all are going to jail! Period!
Last but not least, we have Enel. Enel is the former tyrant god of Skypiea. He destroyed his homeland Berka, and then took over the Skypiea Sky Islands and oppressed the people there. His ultimate goal was to descend down to the Blue Sea and take over, but after Luffy defeated him, he went to the moon and became its ruler instead. So which person can be forgiven? Contrary to popular belief, there are 3 that I can choose to forgive. Blackbeard, Doflamingo, and Enel. Everyone else is a lost cause to me. In my opinion, Blackbeard is just the chaos goblin of the seas. All the stuff he does is just a means to an end. He's a true pirate, taking what he wants, scheming when he feels like it, and trying to get ahead. Him going after Ace isn't a big deal to me because it could have been anybody. It wasn't because of a personal vendetta, he just wanted someone with a big bounty so he could obtain his true goal at that time. His helping to kill Whitebeard was extremely lame, but objectively, Whitebeard was about to die anyway. Also, the first thing we heard about Blackbeard was that he killed his own crewmate, so him killing his old captain isn't out of character for him. Now, if they set him up to be a super trustworthy, moral character, then his acts would be completely unforgivable. But since he's literally just a trashy pirate, I'm not as offended by the things he does. I feel the same way about Doflamingo. He was set up to fail by being born a celestial dragon, and he clearly has some type of egotistical, narcissistic mental problems. Him becoming traumatized during his childhood and then becoming this black market tycoon is on brand and makes sense for his character arc. Doflamingo is just the agent of chaos character who wants to see the world burn. But again, nothing feels extremely personal to me. Him killing Corazon was sad only because of Corazon's love for law. But the reality is Corazon was a liar and a traitor. Also, Dofi killed his own father, so him ultimately having to kill his brother because of betrayal isn't off-brand. So in that way, I'm more willing to forgive him because in a very real sense, Doflamingo is just a crash out. But out of everyone, I think I'd pick Enel as the most worthy of forgiveness. Bruh is literally just an ambitious alien looking to conquer new lands. He's a space crash out who just wanted some power and resources. It could have been any sky island he went after. The Straw Hats really were just minding their business and got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. Enel wasn't exactly targeting them, it was just circumstantial. And let me be clear, I'm not justifying any of the actions taken for their ambition. Ethics and morality still dictate the way you achieve your goals. But those three, and ultimately Enel, is the lesser of the evils in my opinion. So from most evil to slightly less evil, my list would be Saint Saturn, Saint Charlos, Orochi, Spandam, Sakazuki, Blackbeard, Doflamingo, and then Enel. What are your thoughts? Who would you forgive in this list? If you want more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button so you know when I'm dropping that brand new content. I'm Jess, aka Coco Sensei, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Love you guys.